Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. In this video I am going to be talking to you guys about entrepreneurship, what to expect. I'm still kind of new to it. Also, excuse this freaking pimple on my head, it's pissing me off. I just got back from the gym though, and I've been meaning to film this video. I was gonna film it yesterday, but I wasn't in the mood, and then I was gonna film it 2 days ago, but my camera died. So I'm starting this new, you can call it a series or whatever, but I want to start this new thing called Park Car Conversations. And basically that's just going to be me like going in on different topics that mean something to me. So if you have any topic ideas, leave them in the comments below. Y'all, this pimple on my head is really killing me right now. So I want to talk about entrepreneurship, just because a lot of people now more than ever are starting businesses and taking the less traditional route, and I feel like that we're moving into this new way of life, not only with COVID, but just like my generation of people, like people in their 20s and 30s, even like teenagers that are on the come up. We're all taking a different approach. Like, we're steering away from the way that society tells us how we're supposed to live. You go to school, you get a degree, you work a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life. Now, for some people, it is fulfilling because they actually, truly, genuinely care about what it is that they went to school for. Like, example, nurses. Like, you really got to be 10 toes down for that field to be a nurse, because not everybody can be a nurse. Like, it's really hard. So stuff like that, or like doctors and stuff. But for the average person like me, I got a degree and freaking, it don't even matter at this point, because it's like I'm not even using it anymore. And I honestly just got the degree because it was safe. It was what society told me I needed to do. It was either that for me or go to the military. But yeah, so I want to talk about my experience and kind of share with you what it's been like. It hasn't been very long since I have been doing this entrepreneurship, living this entrepreneur life, I guess. I'm still very new to it, but yeah, like, hopefully this video can help the aspiring entrepreneur, business owner, whoever, embark on their journey, and just kind of like help you recognize like what to expect, you know, once you embark on that entrepreneurship journey. So we'll start off. First things first, I don't know if I want to call these tips, but these are just things that I have learned along the way. So the first thing is, you have to be willing to have late nights and early mornings, and that's just on period. You start to realize that there really is not enough time in the day to get the things done that you want to get done. And it's also really easy to feel like less accomplished if you're not finishing certain tasks that you told yourself that you would do. So that's why I'm saying you got to be willing to stay up late, wake up early, and at the end of the day, it's for your dreams, it's for your passion, so it's worth it. Also have to be willing, and I'm not saying, you know, like you need to be on go and be scarfing down energy drinks every day to stay up and everything. Like, it's okay to take days for yourself. You don't want to drive yourself to burnout. You definitely, I will say, you gotta be willing to put in the time. So like the job that I was in, I did not, like, whenever I clocked out for the day, I was drained mentally. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't care to do anything. Like, I actually wanted to be able to pursue the things that I actually care about, but I had no energy left, no brain power, and it was just so demanding. It was just so mentally demanding to the point where I was literally like, I was having so much anxiety. So it got to the point where I was like really feeling like something was wrong. Like, because my head was hurting, my vision was like getting it was just a hot mess. In conclusion, turns out I just had anxiety, staring at the computer all day, not even knowing really how to do my job. I would be at my job, like in the office, crying. Like I would literally go into the bathroom and cry because I was so frustrated, because like I didn't want to be there. Like I wasn't happy with where I was at, but I still needed the job to pay my bills. But little did I know, this was just all in my head. Like you don't have to work a 9 to 5, like a regular 9 to 5 job to pay the bills or to get what you want out of life. Like you don't have to do that. But people are not as aware. People are too afraid to take the risk and kind of like step outside of that box that they put themselves in to actually go out there and see what the world has to offer. Like there's more to life. There's so much more to life. Don't choose jobs that are going to compromise your mental health. Now I will say this, you will probably have to take a pay cut of some sort, and that's okay. You just have to work around that and see, okay, so I was making this much at my 9 to 5, but now I'm making this much at this part-time job. So like pick up more than one part-time job, or you know, pick up a side hustle. You're still able to run your business, but you not being at that 9 to 5 and taking like a part-time or whatever can allow you to like really clear space in your mind to think about what really motivates you every day to wake up and pursue your passions. However you decide to move in the entrepreneur world, you have to be okay with knowing that you might not every check or like your income's not going to be the same. It's not going to be consistent. That's what I'm trying to say. Your income's not going to be consistent. So you really have to have a plan. You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna quit my job and then be at home all day and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and do this though, for real, and just be procrastinating. Like you really can't procrastinate. Literally every second, every minute, every hour means something. That's why I say you got to be okay with those late nights, early mornings, because every second counts. Also, as an entrepreneur, you gotta be okay with not going to everything, like going out to brunch, going out on the weekends and stuff like that. I'm not saying you can't, but you gotta be okay with the fact that like you're gonna have to take a step back. Like you can't be in the mix is what I'm saying. Like you cannot be in the mix heavy. Like last year in 2019, I was in the mother effing mix, like for real. And now this year, well, in 2020, I think I said last year, but I meant in 2019 because it's 2021 now. But yeah, I was really in the mix in 2019, like bad. And I mean, I'm not saying it was bad, but like I definitely wasn't focused. I wasn't my 9 to 5, but I really just lived for the weekends. I wasn't surrounded by people that had the same like long-term interest, which is okay. Like not every friend is going to be interested in the same exact thing, but honestly, if you have like really big goals, like some, like, you know, you don't have the average goal, like the average person, like, oh yeah, I want to work this job, blah blah blah, I want to get promoted. Like that's not me. Like I don't care about moving up in nobody's company, bro. Like I'm gonna just say it, I don't care. Like I'd rather do my own thing, be my own person, be my own boss, period. Like what? But of course, you know, I'm gonna take a job to help me get there. Like you got to think of jobs as temporary stepping stones to get you where you want to be. I didn't say that before, but that's very important. But yeah, like you got to be okay with saying no. Like you got to be able to say no. You're not going to be able to go on every single trip. You're not going to be able to go to every single party, every single function, every brunch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you really got to cut down on that. Otherwise, you're not spending your time the best that you could, period. And if you are going out, let it be functions / events that will better you, or allow you to network with people, allow you to be in the mix with people that have the same vision, same goals, things like that. Okay? Like I said, 2019, I was in the mix. I was saying yes to everything. I had FOMO, fear of missing out. I had to be in the mix, period. Like that was my thing. And now people are like, I never see you out on the weekends. Like you're never anywhere. Like like people that live in Austin, they're like, I live here and I never see you out, blah blah. And that's because I made that choice that, you know what, I'm 10 toes down for my goals. I can't do it. Like, and if you're super duper disciplined and you have that balance to where you can go out every weekend and still get your shit done, good for you. But I can't. It just takes away not only your focus, but you're losing money. And as an entrepreneur, you likely are trying to pursue a business or something that requires you to put in a little bit of change. So why would I spend my money on going out drinking when I can spend that same money on the things that I care about, things that are gonna help me get to where I wanna go faster, tools that will allow me to progress, things like that. I have to really want it to make that sacrifice. And being an entrepreneur is all about sacrifices. Sacrifice time, sacrifice just like everything that I'm talking about. Like, it's a sacrifice. And honestly, this video is kind of like all over the place, but I made a list in my phone of different topics, but like this is really just all over the place. That's why it's called a parked car conversation, because it's just like whatever comes to mind. When I was working my 9 to 5, I knew how much I was gonna get paid every 2 weeks, period. So like, you don't have that same peace of mind being an entrepreneur. Like, you can, but you have to really pick up that responsibility and figure out, okay, so I was making this much every 2 weeks, so now that I'm doing X, Y, and Z, what can I do to compensate for that same, like, what can I do to make that same amount of money or more? And as an entrepreneur, you call the shots. You determine how much money you're going to make. It's really a blessing and a curse at the same time, because it's like, if you slack off one day, you know the next day or the days ahead, like, you gotta bust your ass, period. Like, it's okay to slack off, but you also gotta know, like, you gotta pick up the responsibility. You gotta have the discipline enough to be like, okay, I'm going hard tomorrow. I'm going hard. Like, I rested today, I feel great, but now I gotta go hard because the bills ain't gonna pay themselves. It's not gonna be easy, but it's definitely gonna be worth it as long as you stay down, stay solid for your dreams, stay solid for your passion, keep that vision in mind, know that it's possible for you, know that if you can see one person living the dream, you can definitely do it. If God made it happen for somebody else, you can definitely do it. And honestly, you could probably do better, you can probably have more, but it's not even about that. It's not a competition. And that's another thing, like, don't even be worried about what other people are doing with their businesses, with their passions, their dreams, whatever. Like, just worry about you, stay in your own lane. That's something big for me. Stop trying to follow the trends. Like, you know, like I said, everybody's trying to start a business now, and honestly, I feel like it is like the trendy thing, the cool thing to do is to start a business. But what I realize is that if you're just starting a business to hop on the trend or to like feel good about yourself, what are you doing? Like, are you doing it because you're passionate about it, or are you just wasting time? So don't feel like you gotta ride the wave and, oh, I'm gonna start a business, I'm gonna do this because everybody else doing it. If you're only doing something to ride the wave or the trend or whatever, it's not gonna go far. Like, when it comes to trends die out. True ambition and talent does not. Ambition and talent is forever. Like, that is, it really just boils down to the person themselves. How does this relate to you? How does this connect with who you are as a person? Because if it doesn't, what are you doing? Don't get on the internet and be like, oh, I'm gonna sell clothes, when you don't even really post about anything regarding clothes. Like, your outfits don't even be fly. So let's start there. I'm not trying to for nobody, but I'm just saying, it's just an example. Like, don't do something don't hop on the trend just to be with the trend, because it's gonna die out. Just ride your own wave, succeed in your own lane, thrive in your own lane. Don't even worry about what anybody else is doing. That's gonna take you far. Like, I see other people in fitness, like, doing their thing, like, really on their grind, and right now I honestly feel like I could be doing so much more with my fitness persona. But the thing is, fitness is not the only thing that I'm about. Like, it's not just fitness for me. I like to, like, I enjoy making very, like, different content, like funny content, content where I could just sit in front of the camera and talk about nothing, or prank people, or show y'all how to do something, or show y'all, like, you know, how, like, my hauls and stuff like that. That's the type of stuff that I am into. Like, fitness is not my only identity, is where I'm going with this. So that's why I'm just kind of like, yeah, I see what other people are doing and I think it's great. I'm still gonna support them, because at the end of the day, like, that's who they are. But me, like, fitness is just one part of me. Keep going hard for me, and just really, like, not worry so much about what other people are doing, and not feel discouraged because they're doing more, but more so focus on myself, still supporting everyone around me, but knowing that my vision, my calling is just different. But all in all, I'm just gonna say this: do you, do what feels right for you. I guess, okay, so the main points that I want you guys to take away from this video is, know what you want first before you even jump into entrepreneurship. Know exactly what it is that you want and why. It's like, why do I want to be an entrepreneur? What is it that I want long term? And honestly, I will say this: it's not gonna work. Like, when you make your plan, because that's another thing, you need to make sure you have a plan. I said that already, but when you make your plan, just know it's probably not gonna go exactly how you wanted it to go. Be prepared for a lot of bumps in the road. Know your why, but keep in mind that it might not go exactly how you want it, and that's okay. That is okay. Things will get hard. You will be challenged, but you will get stronger. Entrepreneurship will require you to make some sacrifices. You will have to take some risk, and when I say risk, just being willing to I mean, being an entrepreneur is a big ass risk in itself. Like, you're risking your income. That's the biggest risk, your income. If you're at a 9-to-5 job, you probably have, like, benefits and things like that. So it's just a huge risk. You got to be willing to take it, but it will also be the risk that will change your life for the better. Okay, like, that's really where I'm trying to go with this. And if you continue, if you're persistent, if you can build that discipline, if you're truly down for the dream that you have for yourself, you'll be okay. You'll be okay. I'm not where I want to be yet, but every single day I'm working towards it, and that brings me joy. I mean, I could really go in on this topic, y'all, for real. Parked car conversation. I'm feeling it. It's a beautiful day. I'll end this video here. I just want y'all to know that you are in control. Have faith. Faith is a stronger muscle than fear. You can do this. I believe in you. If you're watching this and you made it this far, I know that you will go far as an entrepreneur. And if you're feeling down, like if you have just started the journey, or you're thinking about starting your own entrepreneur journey, DM me, send me a message, and let's talk about it. Like, if you need to vent, message me on IG. My Instagram accounts are in the description below. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm about to go inside my apartment, shower, probably clean up a little bit, eat, and upload this video for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.